Hey guys, welcome back to another Friday night devotional. Again, if you guys are doing well, you guys are hanging in there with all your schoolwork and other things that you guys are going through at the moment. But yeah, hopefully you guys are getting some good things out from these devotionals. And again, if you have any questions or you're just wondering about what you just heard from me, feel free to reach out to me. And we do have that 7:30 p.m. Meeting online. Look out for that link. If you don't know, ask your parents. If you still don't know, just try to reach out to me personally if you can. And I would love to meet with you guys online and to talk about what you just heard about the devotional, or to just even just chat for and just catch up. That's good too. But yeah, last week we learned about not falling into the debt trap, DEBT, and you don't want to be in debt, right? Uh, Tonight we'll talk about running away from schemes, specifically running away from get rich quick schemes. So if you'll open up your Bibles on your phone, computer, or if you have your physical Bible, to Proverbs chapter 28, and we're going to read verses 19 to 20. That's Proverbs 28, 19 to 20. And it says this: Whoever works his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits will have plenty of poverty. A faithful man will abound with blessings, but whoever hastens to be rich will not go unpunished. So we just read this word from Proverbs 28, 19 and 20. Tonight will be just a little bit quicker, a little bit shorter devotional, but still definitely good to know, especially from running away or avoiding or turning away from get rich quick schemes. Now we have already seen that God's way of building wealth involves you producing goods and services that are of value to others. Like you're making something, like for example, you're running a business and you're producing something, whether it's food or some kind of product, and you're doing business and you're making it or making food or products that people want, that they need, and they value, that are of value to others. Like if they bought that from you, it gives them, it's a value to them. It gives them either satisfaction or some other things, right? And the harder you work and the more skill you apply, we learned, the harder you work, the more skill you apply, the more you will earn. Wealth is gradually built up over many, many years of hard work. Now, for those people who are out there like, oh, wow, how is that person so rich? Must be so easy, must be so nice. But most of the time, those people who are wealthy and who are living pretty comfortable, perhaps some extravagant lives, it didn't come easy for them for the most part. They had to work for it. They had to go through trials. They had to go through sufferings. They had to go through loss. It didn't happen overnight. They had to wake up early in the morning when everyone is sleeping. They had to stay up late when everyone else is going to sleep. They had to put in the hours, put in the sweat, perhaps even tears, to gradually build up over many, many years of hard work. But sadly, many people try in many different ways to go around God's wisdom, hard work, gaining skills, to get wealth. They try to get to the, oh, I don't want to work hard. I don't want to spend so many years of this. I just want to get rich now. I want to get wealthy now. Like, to be honest, if you see these get rich quick schemes, I'm sure if you've seen it on TV or commercials, or maybe even from influencers on social media, right? They appeal. It sounds good. Why? Because it sounds good to our greed, and it sounds good to our pride by promising that we can make a lot of money without working hard, without big, great skills. So it sounds good. Like, oh, I don't have to work hard. I don't have to put in so many hours. Oh, I don't have to gain skills or get further education. Man, I don't want to do that. I'll just get rich right now. So it sounds good. But many such schemes involve money being put into to get bigger return later. For example, there are advertisements from the internet that promise that those who buy a certain book, or go to a certain meeting or a big conference where you can learn how to get rich quick, and then you'll learn the secrets that will enable you to make lots of money with little to no effort. And now those who promote such schemes usually charge a very high price for showing their quote unquote secrets for wealth and success. Like, you want to know the secrets of how to get rich quick? Well, you gotta buy this book, you gotta go to this conference, then you'll find out. Oh, yeah, and the book and the conference or it's pretty expensive. At first, they sound like it could work. But, like the saying goes, if it sounds too good to be true, it's usually not. There usually is some kind of catch. Now, common sense should cause us to realize that what can be learned in just a few hours at a conference or a meeting, or from reading in a few days in a book, will not enable you to go into an area and become more successful than people who are in that same area that have top degrees and years of experience. Just because you went to a conference or you read this book doesn't mean that you have more experience than others, or that you've learned more than others, or that you'll be successful more than others who have learned a lot, who have experienced a lot. And it is my prayer and hope, guys, for all of you, that you will not be tempted by these get rich quick schemes. These, oh, you don't have to work hard and you don't have to put in a lot of hours. You don't have to have a lot of skills in order to get money. And it is wise for us to examine our own hearts. God has revealed his way of building wealth gradually through hard work and skill. Pride leads us to think that we can go around God's wisdom. Now, we may also struggle with greed as well, the impatient desire to quickly gain wealth, and you want it right now. But in the end, those who reject God's wisdom will suffer the consequences, as we have read in Proverbs 28, verses 19 and 20. But we can be confident that as we trust God and walk in his ways, all of our needs will be met. Now, some reflection questions based on tonight's devotional for you to kind of think about. The first question is, have you ever been exposed to any get-rich-quick schemes? If not, have you heard or you seen any get-rich-quick schemes, or any get-rich-quick schemes? What sounded good about them initially? And were you tempted to believe in it? Another question to think about is, how does your pride tempt you to go around the Lord's wisdom of building wealth gradually through hard work and skill? How does greed then now tempt you to impatiently desire to quickly gain wealth? And then last one is not really a question, but for you to really take a look at your own hearts and to see if there is that pride, see if there is that greed, and to confess those to the Lord, and to ask God for help, and commit Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 to 6 to memory, so that you can remember. All right, guys, this is the end of tonight's devotional. Hope you guys enjoyed it and that you'll get a lot out of it. Again, if you have any questions or things that you're wondering about or confused, just reach out to me, and if you can join that 7:30 p.m. meeting as well online. Love to see you there to just even catch up with you and talk about devotional as well if you want. All right, guys. Until then, until next week. See you guys. Peace.